Hello friends, welcome to I Made Me Think end-to-end website testing using Selenium, Cucumber and Java video series. So we were discussing about property related website testing validation, and we discussed about what are the important features to be considered, some common features, some common examples. We also saw some end-to-end scenarios. Now let me walk you through the feature file code or the feature file layer. Let's begin. So these are the two feature files for each website. This is all Cucumber and Gherkin language. For those who are new to Cucumber or Gherkin, I would request them to watch out some tutorials on Google or some YouTube videos for more and better understanding. So what is feature? So in Cucumber or Gherkin there's something called keyword. So feature, background, scenario outline, examples or scenario is a keyword. Given, when, then, and, but are the keywords. So what is feature? So after this keyword it is just a heading that what is this feature file all about. So feature, what is this feature? What is this feature file all about? Background. So background is something in the context of JUnit or TestNG. We have something called before class, before method, before suit. So similarly in Gherkin we have something called background. So whatever steps are mentioned under background will be executed for each scenario, no matter how many scenarios you are going to execute. Then scenario or scenario outline is the basic scenario. What is @? So @, whatever is mentioned as @, that is called as hook or tag. So if a feature file has hundreds of scenarios and I want to execute only couple of scenarios, or how to customize this is possible using this tag. So when we run this feature file, we can say that run all the scenarios which are tagged with some particular tag or this particular tag. So only those scenarios will get executed. In this case these tags are mapped for entire feature file. So if we use this tag, entire scenarios in this feature file will be executed. This is only for this scenario or whichever is tagged with this. So let's get started with the basic things first. So we discussed here the important factors. So GUI elements, special property related service, end-to-end scenario, search result, user profile, consistent GUI elements. So home page GUI element validation, meaning that when the user opens home page, what are the elements visible? URL, title, logo, home page loading time. Important elements are drop down, tab, link, mouse hover, label. Then if some pop-up is coming, or where is the home button, sign in, sign on options, social plugin options. Similarly here home page elements validation. So this all is a part of home page element validation, should be part of home page element validation. Next is the property searching scenario combination validation, or here also property searching GUI option validation. So we can go for buy, rent or PG hostel. So there are different sections. So in that expected GUI options is landmark, optional, landmark or tick box as drop down, location elements. Here also in this section this is the combination validation. So I enter some valid location or valid text, invalid text, and I get results, valid or error message. So search scenario combination should be validated like this. Yeah, this is the search scenario combination validation. So for these options I am entering valid or invalid text or some known city, and then what are the expected results. Next scenario is search result information validation. or search result, property searching result information validation. So as we saw, when a user does a search, a valid search, then what are the elements in the resultant screen should be available, where they should be available, how to validate them. That is all covered in this scenario. So for example, there will be some checkboxes, there will be some tab, there will be drop down. So individual property options will be image, labels, or button, or icon. So here also similar options, general options and property options. So these all should be validated here as a part of search result information validation. So now this is a generic example. This is for buy property, this is for rent property, this is for PG and hostel. Similarly here, full flat and roommates, individual property search. So based on the context, we will have different elements, some common elements and some different elements. So those should be validated as this. End-to-end scenario validation type 1. End-to-end scenario validation type 1. So as we discussed in the earlier slide, end-to-end scenarios, for example, select first search result and browse photos and contact person for full flat type or roommate or PG. Browse photos and contact. Select the map view and first search result and browse photos. Select first result and report spam. So different actions performed by user. So that should be part of your end-to-end search type 1. End-to-end search type 1 search result. Select first search result and browse photos and contact person for buy, rent, PG, rent options, shortlist, and so different options. So this all should be tested in type 1. Type 2. Type 2 will be filter search result by some criteria and do further operations like and addition of 2 BHK and select first result. So different combinations of options should be tested. So the difference is here I am doing a filtering. Here also filter search result by some criteria and do some operation. Type 3rd. Type 3rd would be without any filter, sort results. So sorting by some criteria and doing some operation. Here also type 3rd, so without any filter, just sort it and do some operation. User profile management as usual, sign up, sign in, edit profile, change password. User profile management, sign up, sign in, edit profile, change password should be validated. Other item validation. So user validates specific other item. See all shortlisted property or list your property or post your requirement. Here also other item validation is list your property, paying guest, give us your feedback. So these should be validated as other items. Consistency of elements. So across these pages, these are the elements which are found to be common. So those should be consistent and their consistency should be validated. Consistency of element here also. In these pages, these are the elements which were found to be identical. So those should be validated. Homepage other. Some low priority examples, low priority features should be validated. For example, we are hiring, blog, contact us and their expected URL, and homepage other also here, career, about us and their URL or any other attribute we can validate here. So this is how there are around 80 scenarios for each website or each category which are generalized. So tomorrow if you want to expand for some additional property related website, it is easy to migrate and design the scenarios. Thanks for watching.